What's going on, everyone? Mahai back at it with another video, and today we've got a unique attack strategy. I was kind of looking into the old school GoWiWi attack, and I decided, why not do a super GoWiWi with super witches instead of normal witches, and it was definitely a lot more powerful than the normal witches. I did try both. So here's our army. We've got 3 super wall breakers, 3 golems, 10 wizards, 4 super witches. We've got 1, I don't even remember what this is called. Apprentice Warden, sorry, I spaced on that for a second, and a headhunter. And there's the spells there. There is going to be an army link in the description if you want to copy this. We are going to be bringing Valkyries and a Siege Barracks. And then for equipment, so I'm using Earthquake Boots, Spiky Bow on the King. We've got the Healer Puppet, Action Figure on the Queen. We've got double books on the Warden and the Hog Puppet and Electro Boots on the Royal Champion. So I'm going to hop into a friendly challenge first and draw how I use this attack. And then I got one more replay after that, and then we'll get into Legend League. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm first going to send my Royal Champion from somewhere over there, and her job, I'm not sure which way she's going to path. Ideally, I want her to take this stuff and then go down here. That's what we're going to plan on, but if she does end up going the other way, you can always adjust on the fly and just go from the opposite side, obviously. So I want her to hopefully get something like that, so this should all be gone, which gives us a really nice funnel. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Queen right here, also with the Siege Barracks, and I'm going to use her ability right away. Also wall break them in. I like to use a wall breaker on them just to get value in the base. Then obviously I'm going to wall break right here as well. And then all the rest of the troops are going to be deployed right here. Then they can path in something like this. And I'm just going to keep sprinkling in my wall breakers. Hopefully get into that layer there. And then my plan, if we can get that deep into the base, is to jump right over the clan castle. And that gives us access to pretty much every compartment left in the base except for those 2 fire spitter compartments, obviously. But our Queen and our Siege Barracks should do a good job of cleaning all this trash down here. So it should keep everything centralized in the base. So that's the plan. Let's get rid of the drawing and let's just press play on this replay. That's the idea. So the RC going in to that bomb tower. I'm hoping she goes up to the mortar and then down to the air defense and then hopefully down to the expo. But like I said, if she went the other way, I could have just adjusted on the fly and went from the other side. But she is pathing the way I hoped she would. So I'm using my invis spells, obviously, just to keep the Royal Champion alive. I'm not as worried about keeping the Fox alive with this attack. I'm just trying to get value with less invisibility spells than what I normally use. So I'm using the normal Spirit Box timing. I'm just dropping the invises on 6. So I'll drop it on 56, and then 46, then 36, so on and so forth. You will, a lot of times, lose your Fox using this timing. So make sure you pay attention to when your Fox goes down so you can keep your Royal Champion invisible so you don't lose your Royal Champion. We're going to take out this Inferno. We got huge value out of that Royal Champion. Massive funnel set. So now I'm just going to use a couple wizards. I missed that wizard tower there. So I dropped one of my wizards right into the wizard tower. That was really dumb, but it is what it is. We got what we needed anyway. So I'm actually going to use a golem with my Queen and my Siege Barracks this time because there's a lot of damage in that compartment there. So I want to give them a little extra support. Then the other 2 golems in with the main push. Got all of our wizards, all of our super witches in. I kind of forgot about the clan castle here because it's coming from the side. So I do end up dropping my poison now, but I missed the witches. I dropped it 1 tile too far. So we end up using the Royal Champion so the Electro Boots can help take that out. Our golems are getting way out ahead of our troops now, which kind of sucks, but that's alright. It can give more support to our Queen. Because obviously our super witches have the support from the big boys, so they basically have a built-in tank. And we get the jump down exactly where I wanted to. Gives us access to both the Infernos and the Town Hall compartment. We're going to rage through there as well, hit our Warden ability, and I am using Healing Tome, so now we have like 20-25 seconds of healing. And our Queen doing a good job down here. I was hoping she'd go around and join up with the main push, but it doesn't look like she's going to. In typical Queen fashion, she's going to go inside and beat on a wall, nowhere near the rest of the army, but that's to be expected from the Queen. Town Hall goes down. We're about to lose our King, but he is going to go to Phoenix, so he'll do a good job tanking for a little bit before he runs out of his Phoenix. Royal Champion down at the bottom. She's about to be forced to ability. Hog Puppet activates. Our Electro Boots wreck the Skeleton Trap. Hog's doing a pretty good job. Hopefully they can get that multi-archer tower, and I think they're going to. Really nice. Our Queen takes out the Ricochet Cannon, so all the damage on this base is pretty much gone, and it was pretty well crushed. Queen at the bottom is going to get healed all the way back to full. We got a Booger in here working on a storage. Royal Champion stays alive. Warden stays alive. We have a ton of big boys in here beating on a wall. I think we have 2 super witches alive there. Still have our hogs from our hog puppet. So a nice easy 3-star. And it's a pretty simple setup as long as you have practice with the RC charge, which has been meta for a long time now. So most of you should know how to use it. So let's go hop into another replay. Alright, into the next replay. We're going to send the Royal Champion from the top corner. And it really doesn't matter which way she goes, because the base is symmetrical, obviously. So whichever way she sets the funnel, that's the way we'll send the main push. We get the mortar down. We're going to path into the air defense now. I'm hoping she goes down, because I want to take out that ricochet cannon, but unfortunately she steps one tile outside of my invis, so I have to waste an invis here. That really sucks, because there was a lot of value I could have gotten to. But she ends up pathing to the wizard tower. Not great. I wanted her to get the ricochet cannon and that other multi-archer tower, but it's alright. We can make this work. We'll drop one more invis, we'll take out that scatter shot, and then we'll recall her out. And then we got a bunch of free buildings up here that we can sprinkle some wizards on, just to get rid of that trash, so that's what we do. And they'll end up going down and joining with the main push anyway. So we use our queen, use her ability right away to get the giant from the action figure out in front. We get our siege barracks down. All 3 golems in with the main push this time. We get the wizards in first. Then make sure you wall break in. The wall was already open this time, so I wasn't too worried about it. Everything is going to probably join together here. I hope my queen can turn and start taking out that Tesla and get this funnel set so we don't lose stuff to the outside. That super wall breaker actually did a really good job. Ran through there and triggered all those giant bombs. That was really nice. So now I'm just watching for warden ability. I'm going to wait here a second. We poison the clan castle. Rage up, and now we'll use that warden ability to catch everything as we surge into this town hall compartment. We do have a pretty good spread on our troops right now. Most of our super witches are on the inside. I think we did lose 1 or 2 to the outside, but that's okay. We got a big push in the core, all of our golems in there. Our King's Earthquake Boots opens up the whole core of the base. Royal Champion is forced to ability, but that's okay. That Minion Prince is going to do work. Probably take out both of my heroes. I'm going to zoom in on this. Can my Royal Champion win that fight? Come on, Royal Champion. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, they traded. They both went down at the same time. That's fine. King goes to Phoenix, but we have a massive push here at the bottom still. We still have a bunch of golems alive. Tons of big boys from our super witches. I see 4 super witches still alive, but one of them wanders off on its own, so it's going to die. The Royal Champion gets absolutely wrecked. Our Queen's still full health. We got our Warden still full health. We have our Sneezy alive back there, which should keep spawning stuff to distract. Those boogers do a really good job distracting, and they actually do a decent amount of damage for what they are. Especially considering mine's only level 6. I don't even have a high level one, so if you guys have a higher level one, it just clutches a lot of attacks. It does so much work. As you see here, the Golem has that scatter shot distracted, and my Sneezy and my boogers take it out. We've got tons of big boys still spawning, keeping everything safe. We still have 3 super witches alive. We still have golems in here doing a really good job tanking for the queen. Queen's still full health, so this is going to be overkilled as well. There's nothing left except for a builder hut that can even take us out. We're going to have to probably beat... Oh, our super witches actually should be able to reach that air defense. Another nice, easy 3-star. So I'm going to go hop into 1 Legend League replay for you guys. I only had 1 attack left, and I used it, and we did end up 3-starring. I wanted to do more, but I forgot I had already used most of my attacks. So let's go get into that replay. Alright, so to the replay. And as you guys are going to see here, I got greedy and tried to go for them fire spitters, but there are so many trash defenses on the outside. I'm not going to end up getting to it, and not only that, I'm not going to get any value, and I'm not even going to get the funnel set. So this was really greedy on my part and a really bad decision. So we end up really not doing well, so we have to adjust on the fly and just basically try to improvise a funnel because we don't get one set here. But I'm going to show you, as long as you guys can improvise on the fly a little bit, even if you make a mistake with this Royal Champion charge, it is still a strong attack that can 3-star. And I know this area is baited because both fire spitters are here, obviously, so I should have known I couldn't get there. And the clan castle's there, and we do pull ice golems. So if we didn't pull ice golems, we would have been fine and would have got both fire spitters. But I pretty much knew it was going to be ice golems in the clan castle because we have both fire spitters there. We almost get them both. I got greedy and almost let my Royal Champion go down. So as you see here, we don't even break the ring of defenses, don't really set a funnel. So I'm just trying to think on the fly here what I want to do. So we drop a golem again with the queen this time in the siege barracks. We wall break them in. Now we're just going to go in from this corner up here. We kind of improvise a funnel since we got a little bit of a funnel set on the right. And I'm going to wall break in again for the queen and the siege barracks. I'm going to invest a little bit more in them this time because I need them to set a really good funnel and I need them to actually get inside the base. They're doing a good job, and this is actually a good jump spell now, which can combine both sides of my army now. Now everything can take that jump and kind of group up there in the middle next to the town hall. So we hit the warden ability, and we're actually looking pretty good now. We're kind of recovering this. We're going to rage through the core there on the town hall. I'm going to use my King's Earthquake Boots and Spiky Ball to open up every compartment in the backside of the base. Everything is open now. We've got our king putting in work here. He's going to probably go down, but again, he has Phoenix, so he should be able to finish that stuff off by himself. We have a bunch of super witches up at the top with our warden putting in work, and then we have our royal champion and our queen to the left. So we got a really good spread on our troops here, kind of taking out this base from all corners at the same time. It just worked out really good with our pathing. So it ended up being a pretty good improvisation to recover this, because as you saw, that was a bad royal champion charge. So don't be greedy. You know areas like that on the base are going to be baited, and I went for it anyway, just being greedy. And it didn't pay off, but fortunately we still do get the 3-star. Obviously this wasn't the highest level base. He has a lot of TownHall 16 defenses, but nonetheless, really poor execution. We still pull off the 3-star. So we're going to 2x through this. We still have a bunch of super witches up there with the apprentice ward, and we still have a golem alive. Queen's still healthy. Big boy is still tanking for the queen. The wizard tower goes down. Now it's just trash. All things considered, it was pretty overkill for being such a terrible opening to the attack. So let me know in the comments if you guys use this, how it works out for you guys. Let me know what kind of attack strategies you guys want to see in the future. Drop a like if you guys enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys next time.